What's going on, people? We're back. Had a little hiatus. Starting off strong, round one. You know how we do scoring analysis. Hopefully YouTube doesn't mess with us. Big thanks to Hmood Toj Siab for the channel. Haney starting off strong. Two quality fighters, two elite fighters right here. Good start from both of them. A lot of expectations here. Fighting for the center of the ring. Lomachenko looks sharp. Haney looks sharp. Lomachenko looking a little small. I don't put much stock into that, though. We'll see if I change my mind through the fight. Good job, Lomachenko, establishing center of the ring. Trying to, ring generalship. I can't stress it enough. Love what I see from Haney, too. He looks sharp. He looks strong. He looks confident. That's half the battle. It's a mental game. If you show confidence against your opponent, good things will probably happen. Not always, but some changing positions, a little bit of posturing. Haney starting off looking for different things early. I'm a big fan of that. A lot of guys want to cruise through 2 whole rounds throwing jabs. You don't have to do that. You also don't have to start fully on the gas and look for the knockout either, but I like what Haney does. He goes to the body. It's good stuff from Lomachenko, too. Good exchange. Prodding, seeing what he can do. Lomachenko responding, right? It's a veteran move. You eat one, you deliver one. That's how it goes. Reestablishing themselves in the center of the ring. Good, good. Playing each other's game, right? He paws at you, paw at him, right? Feinting. Ring generalship. Good. That's what you want to see. You don't need to move to defend. You can, but you don't have to do it. Plant your feet. Show me some head movement, some upper body movement. And we get hit with an ad. It's all good. Good round so far. Lomachenko changing levels. Haney responding to everything that he does, but in a good way, right? You can respond in a good way. You can respond in a bad way. Good punches from Lomachenko. Take advantage of him when he's in the corner. See, this is what I want to see right here. What happens in the corner? Who has the advantage in speed? Who has the advantage in exchanges? Right there, I love how Lomachenko ended that round. I'm going to give that round to Lomachenko. Good strong round for both. I like what I saw from both. I mean, it's that simple. A lot of variety early on, activity. And we got to see a little bit of everything, right? We see them fight in the center of the ring. We see them fight in the corners. We see them changing positions. And he looks like he's breathing kind of hard there for one round. Hopefully it's just the adrenaline. That's a good punch. Oh, that's a good uppercut. Right here. I love what I saw from Lomachenko here. Not everything lands flush, but in a way it doesn't matter. Why? One, even if I land a glancing blow, if it's powerful enough, it's still going to affect you. Two, the judges don't know. They just see you throwing punches in the corner and they see your opponent covering up. We start off right where we left off, right? And see, activity. He doesn't have to throw a full punch, but Lomachenko's active this whole time, even though he's theoretically against the ropes, but he's moving. He's constantly in movement. He's controlling the fight right now. Why? Because see, as he steps back, Devin steps in. When he steps forward, Devin takes a slight step back, but he's in reactive mode. There now he took some control of the situation. To have authority, to truly be in control, you're dictating the fight. Even in the most chaotic of fights, we can break it down to individual microcosms, to small segments. Everything we can analyze that way. I see now Devin, he's showing different defensive looks too. I love that. I love when a fighter does this. That's a good hook. See, right now that changed a little bit. Devin is more in control now. See, Lomachenko has kind of taken control again of the fight. He's orchestrating it. See, I love what Devin's doing right now. He's kind of reestablished a little bit some control, maintaining not just the center of the ring, but again, who throws the first punch? It doesn't have to be a punch, but who initiates, right? Good counter. Good. I love that. I love that. Throw. Let those hands go. Let those hands go and force him to respond. Force him to respond. See, and he backs out on his own, right? And now Devin is chasing him a little bit, right? Good jab. Good jab. It's a good punch. See, again, the body language here is in favor of Lomachenko. He's the one who's like, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. You do now your turn to do whatever it is you thought you were going to do. Now do it where I'm at over here, right? All of that sequence means he is in control of the fight. For that moment. Good exchange. See, I love what I'm seeing from Haney as well, right? Because to me, again, you don't have to move to defend, right? You don't have to run. You don't have run. I don't like to call it running, right? But you don't have to move away. You don't have to step back. You can plant your feet, use your body, right? Like there's many ways to make them miss, right? There's many ways to counter, right? You can pretend that you're going to move away, essentially, right? You take a step back into a punch, right? Love what I'm seeing from both fighters. One thing, so I'm going to give this round as well to Lomachenko here. Maybe a gimme round right there. I like how he's ending the rounds, and I usually don't let guys steal rounds on me. But one thing I want to quickly mention, Lomachenko, what he's doing is it's fundamental, right? And this is something every fighter should learn coming up. If I'm gonna close you into a corner, just change levels, right? Duck in and out, right? You don't have to always move in a straight line without movement as you're moving forward or away from somebody, right? Change levels when you're coming in and out. Something that minute, that minute, right, is a huge difference maker. Can totally change what your opponent does in that moment. Again, I love what I'm seeing from both guys, right? It's a chess match. It always is, especially with two highly technical, high IQ fighters. I like it, but he was ready for it, right? You could tell he was ready for it, right? I mean, this nothing Lomachenko does here is on accident, even if it appears chaotic. It never is. Same with Haney, to be honest. Beautifully executed on both ends. Haney knew that he wanted to end going to the body there. Lomachenko knew it was coming to the body. Reestablish yourself, reposition yourself. Who initiates right now? Right now it's Haney. Lomachenko's in reactive mode just a little bit right now, right? But Haney needs to maintain control. If you even for a little bit let up on that, he may take control quickly or he may not. It just depends. But somebody like Lomachenko, I mean, I'm going to make the assumption that he knows exactly what to do in that moment, right? Good. I like this from Haney. Never be content wrapping up. To me, that's a coward's move. Never be content wrapping up. Hit. Good from both of them. Right? When you're in close, take advantage of those opportunities and land. Throw, land. See, that's a rabbit punch. I don't think he really meant to throw it. I mean, I don't think he, Good uppercut. Good shots. Good exchanges. They're both landing here. That's good jab right here, Haney. You need to see those. Lomachenko's fast, right? Good jab. Good shots from both ends. But right now I have Lomachenko ahead just a little bit, and it's little things like that. When they were both in the corner, Haney just had to throw one or two more punches, just one or two more. And I know he was kind of waiting for the counter, but he got caught too quick. Good. Good. Good from both of them, right? See, oh man. I'm gonna give that round to Lomachenko as well. Just a little bit more, but Haney's fighting a great fight. It's like Lomachenko's just befuddling him just a little bit in the phone booth parts of the fight, right? I was gonna say, if there's one thing I want to criticize on Haney, it's sometimes to me is just standing a little bit too tall, a little bit too still, every now and then. I don't want to see that. See, good. I love that. Double it, triple it, quadruple it. Throw 50 jabs if you need to. Put in one behind the other and get out of there. That's a good shot. It's a sneaky shot. Veteran tactics, right? Veteran tactics. Never forget that a boxing match is also a fight. Never forget that when you're in that ring, that fight is a boxing match for sure. But also never forget that boxing match is a fight. Good jab down low. Good. See, Haney's showing him enough variety, right? He shows him different looks. He moves. He has the speed. That's just a great shot. But you've got to do a little bit more offensively at this point. I want to see a little. See now he's showboating you a little bit. Don't let him take you out of your game. Nah. See now that's a frustration. That's a frustration fall. It's a frustration fall. We don't want that. Keep your head in the game. But I mean, again, Lomachenko's doing this because he's comfortable right now. Now, that's not going to win you rounds all the time. Again, Lomachenko also needs to throw, and it can come to bite you, right? But he feels he's in control, and I feel he's kind of in control too. At times, Haney looks frustrated, but also there's just times when he's too sedentary, right? Like he needs to take advantage a little bit more of those open opportunities and just throw. Just let your hands go. Because Lomachenko's doing the same thing. Lomachenko's not landing every punch he throws. Lomachenko's landing maybe 2 of 4, but it doesn't matter. You put 4 together and you're going to land one of those shots. And again, if this goes to the cards, be on the judge's side. And the thing is that Haney has the talent, right? Has the capability, should have the speed. Tonight, Lomachenko's looking way faster. But Haney's he's not slow. You know, he has explosive power when he wants to sit down on his punches. Good fight overall, though. Good fight. No, I'm gonna give that round to Lomachenko. You can already tell I disagree with Max down there. That's no surprise. Good punch. See right there. Right there, he could take advantage of that, right? I like the pawing. It also seems like Lomachenko's starting to get a little bit of the upper hand in those clinches that they try to sneak in punches and fight out of, so to speak. Good. See, I love what he's throwing. He's just not landing enough. I love Haney's game though. Good punch. I just want to see him put a little bit more behind that jab. I like that he stiffs the jab out. I like that he lets it hang out there, rest on his opponent. But I just, you got to put something behind that now and then. This to me so far is an even round. Good punches, both of them. Good punches, both of them again. Good jabs. It's a slip. Both still content to fight in the center of the ring. Lomachenko's just throwing a little bit less this round. Good punches, both of them right there. Good punch. Good combinations. Again, see, Lomachenko's not landing everything, but if he throws more consistently, there's no way the judges are going to look more favorably, generally toward the other guy. It's just... Those are good jabs. See, now right there, it's Lomachenko who should be throwing a little bit more, right? I'll give that round to Haney. It's a good scrap. It's a good scrap, but both could do a little bit more right now. Just a little bit. We've seen they can land on each other. We've seen they both can move around the ring at will, essentially, considering, neither one's like actually hurt or too tired, right? They both came in condition and shape. And I constantly feel like Haney's in position to do a little bit more. He just hasn't been. Whether he's just unsure of himself, adding more onto those combinations, or maybe some of those glancing blows aren't as clean as they are from my perspective. I don't know. And I just saw Lomachenko's work rate just drop a little bit in that round. Some of that goes credit to Haney, of course. I haven't seen him hurt, but we'll see how he does in this round. Haney is the bigger guy physically in this fight, so it won't be surprising if that physicality plays a part. But given who Lomachenko is, I don't usually just assume that's going to be the case. See, I love that. I love the movement, but it's usually Lomachenko who's quick to let his hands go in those encounters. And that's why I have him up in this fight. Oh, what a punch. Whoo, that was nasty. I love that. What a counter. That's a good punch. Those are good. Oh, my goodness. Oh, what a punch. Oh, it's another. It's a good punch. Good. I like what Haney's doing right now. He's coming in with a nice, educated, hard, stiff jab, right? Going back to the physicality, right? If you know or if you feel you're the stronger, bigger guy, and you feel you know how to take advantage of that, then do it. Not everyone knows how to take advantage of size difference. It's not just a given that you necessarily know how to do that, right? You're stylistically, you may fight differently. See, Haney right here, I want to see him let his hands go. That's a nice uppercut. What is he? I don't understand what he's scolding him for. Good, double it up, double it up. But right now, right here, you got to do something, Haney. I like the uppercut. Good combo, but it didn't land. Again, good combo though. Throw it. You had to throw something. It's tough. I'm gonna give that round to Lomachenko. He started off so strong. He landed a hellacious amount of punches in the beginning of that round. And again, when Haney's in that corner, I just want to see a little bit more, especially because Lomachenko's been doing that this whole fight almost. Every time he gets him to his back to the ropes or in the corner, he's letting his hands go fast. I'm talking about just wow, 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 just like throwing, right? You have to respond back. You have to show him that you're game in those corners, right? All right, let's see some of this. What a body shot. That's a good body shot again. Good shot. All good shots. All good shots, but I still give that round to Lomachenko because, again, the way he started that round was crazy. Good. Both holding each other's positions. This is where Haney needs to throw right here. If anything, don't even let him reestablish himself. Hit him in movement. Or move while he's moving and force his movement to be irrelevant or to be disadvantageous to what he was trying to do. Good shot. Doubling up the jab. Strategic, right? It's toying with him a little bit, buying a little time, a few seconds, frustrate your opponent just a little bit. I like how Haney shoves him off now and then. I prefer that to clinching every time. See, this is another round where Lomachenko needs to throw just I guess it's not that he's not throwing, but he's just not precise this round. Most of these are glancing blows. It's a good counter. I just want a little bit less of this, right? Doubling up the jab to come into the clinch. It's a good double jab. It's good movement on both ends. Lomachenko comes back with a couple shots. Getting back to moving around. Looking for a few window. Oh, good. Good exchanges both ways. Body shot. It was a good hook attempt. I don't think that landed though. Part of the problem for me is I think some of these punches, Haney often throws with his back toward me. So this is a fight I'm gonna have to watch again a third time. Good body shots. Good shots. A little fatigued now, but they look like they can still go a few rounds here. I'll give that round to Haney. I thought he was just a little bit crisper than Lomachenko. He definitely hit the hooks and the body shots are, that's where he's most successful. His jabs, when he doesn't use them to position himself, don't do a whole lot for me. Every time that Haney doubles up the jab, triples the jab to the body, but doesn't really land, and Lomachenko just moves right out of the way and repositions. Those are not points for Haney for me. I don't give points for that. If you throw to establish control and it's clear that the opponent is almost at your mercy and he's not essentially using that to also reposition himself, that's different. But if there are simply missed punches and you're simply getting out of the way, I'm not going to score that for you. That's not it's not the same as ring generalship. Ring generalship is when you're in control. You can be in control moving away. Context always matters when you score. It's a good double jab. Jab City. Good. Good on both ends, right? Love what Haney did. Yeah, he still got clipped a little bit, but that's just Lomachenko being a high IQ fighter and knowing that that's essentially how he's going to pivot. Good. Ooh. It might have been a slip, but it still looked like he hit him with his shoulder or something, huh? Let's see that again. See, right there. To me, that didn't land. I could be wrong, but to me, that didn't land. That body shot. That straight did land, though. Good job. It's good parries, good blocks, good catches. To me, that body shot didn't land either. That body shot did, though. But so did the straight from Lomachenko. That headshot landed for me. Both of those shots did too, but so did Lomachenko's. It's a good double jab. Oh, it's a good jab as well. See, those few shots missed from Lomachenko, but the small difference here is he used that to reposition himself. And Devin Haney didn't hit him back. So while the punches didn't land, that still counts as ring generalship. Good. Good from both. Love that they're willing to fight in the center of the ring. That's always what I want to see. Good job. Good response. It's a good round. It's a tough round to score for me. I'm going to give that to Lomachenko. But I could see that one going either way. As a matter of fact, I'm going to make a note. I'm going to call that essentially one of my key swing rounds and come back to that round. To me, the fight's still open for both fighters. Haney, any one of these body shots can essentially drop Lomachenko. Lomachenko, any one of these straights down the pipe can essentially drop Haney. It's a hell of a fight. I mean, what can I say? Two high-level guys. Both still, still energized, conditioned, swagger, confidence. See, right there, Haney's got to do more, right? You have him there for like 8 centuries against the ropes. Throw a punch. I don't know. It is boxing. Good work. Center of the ring. Good. Good body shot. See, that time Lomachenko, he expected it, but he couldn't do anything about it. Good. Oh, that's so beautiful. That's beautiful boxing right there. Great hook. I'm liking his hooks. I'm liking those sharp, compact, as they say. Good punches, both of them. That straight, though, that Lomachenko throws is just nasty. Bah! It just comes out of nowhere. This is beautiful. Oh, what a body shot from Haney, though. Ooh. What a combination. Uppercut and the hook against the ropes. Just beautiful boxing from Lomachenko. Haney's doing his thing as well. He just needs to just throw a little bit more here. Oh, what a punch. Whew. What a shot. Good job. Good job. Just follow it up just a little bit. Good. Good. I like that. I like that. Throw some head movement in there. You don't always have to come in a straight line. That's what I keep saying, right? Just do different things. Give him different looks. Good pivot out. But do something right here. Right here. When he's in range, you could land a body shot. Just a straight to the body. Change the level. Bah! Right to the body. You never know. I'm going to give that round to Lomachenko. Still a great fight. Again, I say it's open for both of them. Lomachenko can end it. Haney can end it. May go to the cards. Would be great if it didn't, just because, hey. Cezanne, he's going to get hit in the face. Bring that swelling down a little bit. It's interesting because it's like styles make fights, right? Haney's been landing some vicious shots to the body, but Lomachenko's been landing some crazy shots down the pipe. Oh, my goodness. Woo. Oh, my goodness. And again, it's just a fundamentally sound punch thrown right. You don't have to throw with power. A lot of people, when they're starting off boxing, don't understand this, right? Like, you don't have to let the power come naturally. You don't focus on power, just focus on form. To me, that's a sign that you're well conditioned, right? If it's late in the fight and you can still throw out clean feints. Because when you're really, really tired, your hand has a tendency to just be lazy and drag out, right? Good from both of them. Oh, I love it. I love the swagger. Boxing's boxing. Boxing's also fighting. Boxing's also entertainment. Good body shot. Try to sneak him in when you can. Some of these shots that are missing, they're so close. You can just feel the wind go by your face. From both of them. I just want to see Haney do a little bit more here. Come on. Good jab. Just do a little bit more than a jab. There you go. A couple body shots, then throw a hook. I feel like Haney wants to just start letting his hands go. He just wants to try and end this right here. But he's still just a little bit tentative. I don't know if that's instruction from the corner because I'm not listening to the corner. Don't listen to the announcers, by the way. It's always the advice I give. Just don't. I mean, if you're getting into the fight, you're not scoring, it's one thing. But, I mean, these guys will sway you. You can't go by what they're saying. It's got to be objective and cold in your analysis and consistent. Look at that shot, though. My goodness, that body shot. See, if Lomachenko throws first here and Haney doesn't immediately counter, these whole 20 seconds is Lomachenko. See, Haney actually threw. So we could argue that Haney was perhaps in control, even though to me the body language says Lomachenko was in control, but it doesn't matter. You still need to throw. This is what I'm talking about. We get into these small 15, 20-second segments, right? If neither one of you is throwing, then the next thing I'm going to look at is the body language. Where are you in the ring? Who's initiating, right? Again, it doesn't have to be only punch-based. Who's initiating, right? If I'm feigning at you, coming at you, and you're reacting to me, I am dictating what's going on, right? So the concept of ring generalship goes toward your favor, or goes towards your actions. To contend that your opponent needs to do something. Even if he isn't going to throw punches and you're not landing punches, then he needs to reestablish himself somewhere in the move to a different portion of the ring. If your opponent then realizes he must come to you, what is your body language to that, right? Are you feigning him? Are you about to throw at him? Are you holding your ground, right? Even if you just pivot, hold your ground, muff up, it's showing that, look, I'm not going anywhere. I'm going to hang right here in your chest. That means that he's not pushing you away. Now, I still think you need to follow that up with a punch pretty quick. But there's many shades to it. And yeah, I'm going to give that round to Lomachenko, by the way. I'll be putting scoring up eventually on the screen. I haven't forgotten about that. We're getting there. Oh, what a shot. Good punch. It's calling the bluff of your opponent, right? If he's going to sit there, feint, and paw at you, if he's not ready to do something after that, if you don't have, this is again, I'll never get tired of using the chess analogy. Look at these shots. So let's just pause and appreciate a little bit the carnage. Good, 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 good. I like that he's throwing. He's just not landing. Lomachenko just looks like he's headhunting right now. I love it. He's just like he doesn't want it to go the distance. But Haney throws some dangerous punches inside. That's what makes it an interesting fight. If that landed clean, oh my goodness. What a body shot he just landed, though. Right? And again, that's thinking ahead. Back to the chess analogy. Lomachenko knew as he was moving back that he was going to end the step in a throw. He also knew that Haney was probably going to step into that, right? Chess, right? If I have my back against the ropes and I'm egging you on, if you're going to have the audacity to sit against the ropes and be like, come here, I'm right here. I want to see you come here. And he actually comes to you and he puts one right in your mouth. Then you better, you have to be, again, chess, right? Know what you're going to do now, next, and after that, right? So you can't just be like, come here. You have to be like, come here because I've got 2 punches waiting for you, right? What's your plan of action? Otherwise they call your bluff, and that's how people get knocked out all the time, right? Is you think you're fast enough until he catches you and you go down, right? It's a good shot. Not a whole lot happened there, but I'll get. I think Lomachenko just eked out a little bit in that round. A lot of sloppiness there, but I like what they're both doing. I just see throughout the course of the fight, I've just seen a little bit more precision from Lomachenko. I think he's been in control longer for longer periods of the fight. What a punch. And those are good shots from Haney too, but they're not all. I just wish more were. His body shots haven't been enough so far. That pivot out that he's been doing all night, I like it. It's been working. I don't know how much longer it's going to work, though. Because that time, Lomachenko was with him every step of the way. He knew exactly what he was doing. Never changed his look, right? Those moments in the center of the ring. See, Lomachenko had to throw there, right? Haney threw there. Ooh, I don't know if that was low, but still, it was a good body shot if it wasn't. Good uppercut. I like that. I love that. Good punches. Good response. Oh, it's a good shot. Oh, that's a good shot as well. Jeez, they're both landing. They're making it tough for me. That's a good problem to have, though. Good shots. It's still a chess match, not a war, but I mean, they're both just giving and taking right now. Good on both, right? The feints, the double jab, reestablish yourself, throw another jab. I like it. I'll give that round to Haney. I do think it could probably go either way, but I like what I saw from Haney there. Lomachenko just didn't do enough to close it out. Um, Great fight, great chins. Um, Great fight, right? Hats off to both guys. Uh, Came to fight, both of them. Wouldn't shy away. Both ate some crazy shots. Both threw some great shots. Um, Personally, I think Lomachenko did more. I gave Haney. I really only gave him 3 rounds. Um, One of those rounds that I gave Lomachenko, I for sure could see myself giving to Haney on another score through, for sure. So I'll make the argument for, right. To me, he didn't do enough. To me, now we know how boxing is, right? So there's that, right? But great fight. Both guys came in shape. Lomachenko showed who he is, right? Maybe, if anything, maybe just a slight decrease in variety than he usually shows. But I mean, he was in there against a world class guy. I mean, Haney is an elite fighter. Uh, may or may not be the best fighter both of them's ever been with uh, in a professional fight. You could say one of what you want about the Lopez Lomachenko fight. Um, Lopez deserved the win, but to me, Lomachenko's the better fighter. Uh, Great fight. So we'll start dropping videos here again with a little bit more consistency. I was away for a little bit. I'm gonna start doing minimum two videos a week, not counting um, weigh-ins, major fights. We'll see how we can do around live content because they're breathing down my neck. But we'll see what we can do. Boxing and more boxing, right? Scoring, analysis, old fights, new fights, recent fights, you name it. We plan to do it all. If it's out there, we'll get around to it eventually, especially if I can find it. But we like doing the RBR thing. RBR, yeah. Nonstop boxing scenes where it's at. Loaded Wraps. I mean, it's what we do. We live it and breathe it. So we'll go ahead and wait for the little announcement. But yeah, I mean, we'll be here every week. So just trying to appreciate the sport. Boxing is a fragmented sport politically. Our fans are all over the place. Network wise, we get no love half the time, right? So we do what we can, right, to feed our insatiable hunger for more boxing, right? We'll see what the rest of the year has in store for us, and yeah, we'll see what else we do out there. Again, I'm going to do the major fights. If anyone has any requests, just drop it in a comment or something. But I do have my preferences when it comes to fighters and styles. But for purposes of this channel, I mean, there's nothing I won't assess. Like, I mean, it's not just about the best and biggest and best cards, Showbox, smaller stuff out there. I really want to get around and catching some undercard stuff. That's what I really want to do live, is undercard fights, especially for major fights. But I just need to. It's kind of sensitive to try and do that, right? But that's kind of one of the things that I really wanted to focus on, because a lot of those people need the exposure. And here we see Haney getting the nod. And it is what it is, it's boxing, boxing scoring is boxing scoring. We can do another rescore of that too. When I'm able to put up my scores, I will start sharing and breaking down an actual analysis, kind of like, how I arrived at certain scores and stuff like that. That's fine. We can do that too. Everyone enjoy your night. Enjoy your Thursday. Enjoy your weekend. If I don't do another video tomorrow, but I think I might, right? Let me check my schedule. Hold on. Let me check right now. This is today, the 25th. Let me see where we at. Oh yeah, I think this weekend is a weekend off. Next weekend we've got Lopez versus Conlon, Lara versus Wood, Oakley versus Billum Smith, Rocha versus Young. A lot of boxing coming up. So hope you enjoyed it. Everyone enjoy your night, and I'll catch you on the next video. Everyone enjoy your weekend.